WHO and other agencies are talking about a mental illness pandemic. Now, people are causing mental illness pandemic, it's growing. People are getting mentally frustrated, sick, as if that was not enough. In India, we have a little bit of a war-like situation going on. Once again, states are going back into severe lockdown mode because the relaxation has worked against the whole process. Well, as I think earlier also I have said, the administrations have done what they could do, the doctors, the medical staff, the police and other administrative staff trying to enforce this. I think in many ways they're reaching towards exhaustion and frustration because ordinary citizens, though most of them have behaved responsibly, a certain percentage of them everywhere in the world are they're God's children, what to do? They are going about their business in their own way. In many ways, the police and other staff involved in the management of people, medical staff is beginning to really tire because everybody was good for maybe 3 weeks or 6 weeks, now it's on for nearly 3 months, and once again it's surging up. You can see and feel the effects of this frustration and exhaustion all over. It's very important. It's very important as citizens of this nation and the world that we don't push the medical staff especially to a point of collapse. Many of them have shed their lives. If you push the medical fraternity and the system to a point of collapse, after that, virus will have a free-for-all. Right now, there is a 58 or nearly 59% of those who go positive in India are recovering, which is the highest in the world. But that number we will lose, that is our only hope. Right now people are recovering because of medical attention. If the medical systems and people who man it collapse under this pressure, then this recovery numbers will go down and that's not good. At one point, Coimbatore city was declared as COVID-free, but once again, it's an emergency condition, that lockdowns are happening, enforcement is happening forcefully. Sometimes force is unfortunately getting out of control. So, WHO and other agencies are talking about a mental illness pandemic, as if the virus pandemic was not good enough. Now people are causing mental illness pandemic, it's growing. People are getting mentally frustrated, sick and fearful, loss of livelihoods, loss of businesses. If things close for 5 to 6 months or more, then a whole lot of people know what happens to them. All this is causing an enormous amount of turmoil, as if that was not enough. In India, we have a little bit of a war-like situation going on. So, every citizen, whichever country you are, wherever you are lucky you are not administering your nation at a time like this. So whoever is administering it, whatever differences you have, whatever problems you have with them, till this virus situation passes, everybody should stand up and do our best, because this is not an enviable job to be managing any country for that matter, particularly a nation like India, which is as complex and diverse as it is. I think largely it is in the hands of the citizens now, how responsibly we behave. Well, I've been in continuous webinars, almost 1 or 2 per day, and this question is coming back again and again. That's what I'm telling them, see, I'm using all the people who are here at the yoga center and saying, see, suppose I give an instruction to everybody here, 14 days, just stay in your room, close your eyes and sit, we'll provide you food. They will all sit. If we could do to the whole world such an instruction and they would follow, the entire pandemic would be over in fortnight. But unfortunately, that's not possible. People can't sit in one place. So essentially, it's human compulsiveness which is taking the virus places. You tell them don't go here, they will go there. Tell them don't do this, they will do that. And many people are saying that whole virus is fake information. Don't laugh, it's a big movement by itself. It is all fake, made up by somebody, whatever, for whatever reasons. I wish it was fake. They are also on the social media attacking me, he is supporting this fake virus, he's creating fear among people. Well, every society has a right to produce a certain number of nutcases. But all these nuts are super empowered because of social media. Earlier people would dismiss them, but now they're all over you because they become super active in times like this. So this is where we are, and there are many challenges for everybody on the planet. For the administrations, for the big businesses, for the small businesses, for the employees, for the labor, for institutions, for everybody there is a massive challenge. Challenges are times when we should rise. But unfortunately, challenging times are the times when people sink, a whole lot of them. This is not new in the world. There have been terrible wars, there have been natural calamities, there have been pandemics also. But when these things happened, a few people rose to their heights, to the best possible way a human being can be. A few people slithered down to the lowest possible level they could be. This is always the case. But it's my wish that in this generation, when our ability to communicate with the world is like never before, it'll be great if majority of the population rises to the occasion and does their best.